What's up guys, Tyler here, welcome back to Hypersonic Towers. Today we're doing Hypersonic Ninja, a tower that I really wish I had streamed, because let me tell you now, it's gonna be pretty freaking hype. So with that being said, right from the get-go, ZOMG Ninja is pretty damn powerful. Takes care around 40, takes care around 55, yada yada yada. I changed my setup so the temple will not help on this map, but I actually found this to be not so bad a map for testing this specific tower, and soon you'll see why. But I still have the temple ice tower combo helping out quite a bit there. Now that being said, BFB may be a bit more of a trouble, lots slower than the mob for sure, but contains a lot more balloons. Even with a last second village ability, we do not have the firepower to take it down, so it is time for the 0-0 Ninja to be done with. Going for a 1-0-0 Ninja, and I'm actually gonna attack on Seeking Shuriken, because it turns out the fact that this thing has a lot of pierce means that Seeking Shuriken is going to do very good, and very good it does do, taking down that BFB. We're going to move on round 63. Should be a piece of cake. This thing, of course, still has a lot of popping power. Basically 3-shot ceramics, as far as I can tell, which is just absolutely phenomenal. Not even a problem here. 75 coming up, a lot of BFBs, a lot of fortified mobs. General tough round here. This guy may struggle quite a bit. 4-5 mobs are generally scary. We're going to use some well-timed village abilities and hoping that the Seeking Shuriken doesn't fail me now. It just appropriately takes care of the balloons. We're going to do village ability now, but unfortunately this is with the build downtime. Hope we can still take it down. And we barely do. Just barely. Now, round 76 is where we hit a wall. Yeah, there's just too many balloons, and the fact that they're all regrow kind of screws me up. We're going to take that. We're going to upgrade it to a double shot, and that will hopefully take care of 76. And take care of 76 it does. Still almost a bit of a regrow scare, but no worries. This guy's basically twice as strong as any other ninja so far. Now we got a ZOMG coming in. And this guy, once again, big, slow, scary. And you may notice by now that the Seeking Shuriken really likes to go towards that invisible balloon. While the invisible balloon is fantastic for temple, the ninja is the worst tower to have an invisible balloon for, because it may suck up some damage, and that may be noticeable later, to say the least. But we do take down round 80 just fine. 87 is going to be way harder. 4 ZOMGs and Super Ceramics on the inside. I still don't know how to do it against Super Ceramics. And actually, right now, you can tell the invisible balloon sucking up some projectiles from the ninja. I would love for it to be bounced between all 4 of the ZOMGs, but no, it just wants to hit 2 of the ZOMGs and then go to the invisible balloon. And I think I shot my wad too early, because now we don't have enough firepower for the innards, and they're just going to run right through. Now this guy is way too weak, meaning we're going to step it up, go for our Bloonjitsu Ninja. That should hopefully take down 87 just fine. We will have to see though. Oh yeah, it's dealing a lot more damage way more quickly. Just the 5 shurikens, or it might be 6 with monkey knowledge. I forgot if I have the monkey knowledge for this or not. I don't have all the magic monkey knowledge, so I might be missing out on that one. Hopefully I got it. But we do take down 87, and 93 is soon to fall. Turns out DDTs are not that big a deal for as swift a damage dealer as this is. The fortified VFBs really aren't too much of trouble either. But just to make sure that DDTs are not a problem, we're going to throw in Wave 95 here, see how that goes. And actually it looks like they are becoming a little bit of a problem until I activate village ability, and then it's all good and taken care of. So now we're going to move over to 98, next really hard round, and this is a lot of balloons, as we all know. Just the single wave 98 creates so much fortification, so much just density in balloons and stuff, and I had to activate the village ability super early, which is not what I want to see at all. And even with that, we still leak a lot of fortified ceramics, and even with that, we still leak a crap ton of regular balloons. Yeah, our ninja just is not holding off so well, and we just have to let that go through, basically. So now, there's only one thing that can save us. Caltrops. So we're going to take on this, and it actually seems that Caltrops is, in fact, not enough to take care of all this still. We are a little closer. The Caltrops do pretty good damage, but like all doo-doo, this goes to shit, and we have to get our Grandmaster Ninja. Now, hopefully, we'll get to take down round 98. And speaking of Caltrops, look at all these caltrops. This is like way more caltrops than we're accustomed to. I mean, this is like basically max attack speed ninja. But since you guys were distracted on the caltrops, you might have noticed that round 98 is now gone due to this guy. He is pretty good. As around 100 takedown speed is really solid too. So we're just gonna warp in a few more BADs until this guy starts struggling. And once again, this is just a plain old Grandmaster ninja. Anyone who's used ninja before does know that this is just the beginning. Oh yeah, that is 10 ZOMGs just getting taken down, BADs, 20 of them coming up next, and no village ability has even been used yet. I got my mouse over it just in case it gets scary, but honestly, with the speed we're destroying everything, I doubt I even need it for here. Might be close. BADs may get far, but it really does not look like too big a deal. Just a little scared of DDTs, but we take him down quick enough, and we just go through everything so quickly. 30 BADs coming up now. This should hopefully be more challenging, right? Because it looks like we're actually hitting our pop limit now at the 15 each, and then that's only half, and it may be even less than 15. It seems like it. But I'm doing okay now, but there's still a lot of balloons, and they're all kind of coming across, and I haven't even dealt with half the BADs yet. We're only now just dealing with this first cluster, just barely, but they are making it far at BAD phase. This is where the temples start helping out. Thankfully, we got that invisible balloon, and somehow we actually take down 30 BADs. I don't know how the fuck. I was blown away when I saw that. I'm like, oh no, this is gonna be super degenerate, guys. This is gonna so go to shit. We're just getting started. 40 BADs is finally gonna be his tipping point. 20 per path actually does look like a hell of a challenge. I'm gonna have to try use village ability twice in hopes that's enough to deal with it, and is barely enough to deal with the one path. We have to still use village ability, and it looks like there's just a few too many BADs here, which is a bit of a shame. We take down like most of them, but we still like a fat 70,000 lives. Still got pretty close. I think we were actually like one BAD off of winning. Next up, round 163, which for the most part we take, just kidding. I thought that first wave of ceramic was the big scary one. Nope, that second wave of ceramic got us. So it's time for pure degeneracy, guys. Are you ready? 20 shinobi ninjas. 20 shinobi ninjas versus 50 BADs. Oh yes. Oh yeah. Look at that attack speed. Now I'm doing this on fast forward, so you might be thinking, well, of course it's gonna attack that fast. It's on fast forward, but look at how dense the shurikens are. Whenever I actually take it off of fast forward, you'll see this guy basically fires at the exact same rate. I wouldn't be surprised if having it on fast forward actually makes it do comparatively worse, because it's already his attack speed cap, if that actually exists in this game. So by the way, this is 100 BADs, and it's not even looking like a problem. This is so gross. 100 BADs. Have not even had to use village ability yet. We're gonna double that to 200 BADs right now. And now I'm gonna start using village ability, because yeah, it's probably gonna get bad. Sure, the shinobis are helping out a little bit, but that's fine. I mean, this is also kind of a third tier middle path showcase as well. Might as well have shinobis attack, and it'd be impossible to have them not to. You'll see why shortly, but at least the temple isn't helping out. Now, unfortunately, this is looking really bad for us. A lot of balloons making it far. We are having to use our village ability a second time. Is that going to be enough to clean all of it up? We actually take down all the BAD top layers. Is that going to be enough popping power to deal with the stuff underneath? Though a lot of fast mobs, a lot of fast BFBs, and somehow we actually take down 200 BADs. At this point, I'm just shocked. I don't even know what to do. Caltrops are everywhere. Look at him spin hacking. He's just going everywhere. I don't even know what to do right now. This is super confusing. Well, I'm a drop like 250 BADs this time and 0 spacing, just to see if that makes a difference, because I think the 0 spacing makes it a lot harder, meaning this is gonna be a hell of a challenge. But my ninja army is going to take it on anyways, and I can't actually tell how good we're doing because all the BADs are stacked on top of each other. It's one of the biggest drawbacks, I have to say, to sending 0 spacing. I wish it was like a 0.1 spacing or a 0.5 spacing, just so I could have them more clumped together but still be able to tell when I'm coming close. The rightmost clump of BADs though is down to Band-Aid phase. That probably means that one's gonna be falling soon, and fall it does barely. But right now I do not have any village ability, and I think there's still a lot of BADs there. That looks pretty BAD if you ask me. Ha! Get it? Because I'm not funny. We're yeah, just gonna let that tank. And unfortunately, tanking this actually fucks my life total. So my ice tower stops attacking, and I lose my invisible balloon. No biggie, right? Let's just send in some more invisible balloons. Well, shit. Alright, so I finally replaced the stuff. That took forever, actually, selling and rebuying the ninjas and having to take care of the invisible balloon again. That was a bit of a pain, but at least we now have it all up so we can witness it destroy 163. I guess they happened already. It looked like just any normal cluster of ceramics, but the big cluster wasn't there. We just destroyed it really quickly. So we're gonna give it a shot against wave 200 now, and this is now normal speed. As you can see, it's still a wall of shurikens with the village ability. Is actually doing really good damage to round 200. No way, this actually might be the first time we see a single tier 5 actually ravage round 200. We took down one BID. Second one is yet to fall, but it really looks like this one's gonna be soon to follow. No village ability for this one, so it still might be difficult. It just now gets popped, and these ZOMGs are gonna be miles, kilometers easier. Oh my goodness, we just took down round 200 with a single tier 5 tower, guys. That is insane power from this guy. At this point, I'm like, I don't even know what to do. I didn't think I'd even get this far. I'm gonna just launch around 263, because I guess that's like the next interesting round I know of. It's basically round 63, except ceramics are replaced by banded DDTs, and no, sorry, leads are replaced by those, and ceramics are replaced by fortified Moabs. Yeah, so that's actually a pretty tough round. I had to use village ability to help me out there, but kind of interesting how it goes. We do still take down that wave, and here we go again. Next wave of regular Moabs, and this time is just way too many balloons for us. Yeah, we can't catch up. DDTs run right through and kill us, but that was still a hell of an attempt. And because the middle path isn't really that interesting, I mean, it's sabotage and grand sabotage, I'm a pass on that. Instead, we're gonna move on to our boy Flash Bomb, bottom path right now, Ninja. And we're gonna watch him go. We're just gonna drop wave 98, see how he does. Granted, we will have some shinobis helping out again, but if this guy's doing the majority of damage, the Flash Bomb speed is actually pretty ridiculous. It is pretty cool seeing Flash Bombs going this fast, and of course, once again, we got our boys Caltrops helping out. Caltrops probably doing the majority of the damage by themselves, can't quite tell. And the BAD should be reasonably quick to fall as well. No big issue here. We do take that down pretty nicely. Now, the Flash Bomb is not going to be so good against wave 163, which I believe I send next. Just kidding. 5 BADs is what I send next. Nice job, Tyler. Good commentary. Yes. And we have these BADs coming in, as you can see. Now, you might think, well, if you took down one BAD, 5 should be easy, right? I mean, you got Flash Bomb, it does splash damage, it should be comparatively so. But then I don't realize how much shinobis help out, and I'm like, I don't know, this has been a waste of time, in my opinion. Let's send 25. And here comes 25 BADs. Maybe this time we'll be overwhelmed. If I would be shocked if this beats it. This is a 3rd tier tower, guys. 21 of them, to be exact. It may not look like it because I think some are hidden behind the temple, but every shinobi ninja, or every time I've had shinobis down, there's been 20 of them, which is the maximum shinobis you can have buff a tower. Anything after that just doesn't get counted. And it looks like 25 BADs just barely gets the best of us. This is really just a few balloons plus some. Yeah, it's actually a lot of balloons, but it's okay, because my ice tower kept freezing the invisible balloons, and that's really all that matters to me. So it's really hard to find out how this guy really does against BADs. I mean, it's hard carried by shinobis. Let's try, like, around 163. Can activate village ability, can have a lot going on, a lot of balloons coming in. It looks like I leaked some on the right side. With the shinobis help, I guess we almost took care of around 163. It wasn't that bad. I think we took care of at least half of it. Kind of interesting, but I'm like, alright, I need to move on. I can't really tell how well this guy's doing, but now we'll get to maybe see the power of the sticky bomb, and the sticky bomb is going pretty fast, but unfortunately the sticky bomb sucks. Like, it's really bad. This is just resurfaced why the sticky bomb is so terrible. Sure, I may have sent out like 10 round 98s, maybe 15, but it really is just super slow, and it doesn't do that much damage. And if it just worked like the nerfed unnerfed, unstable concoction, it can do some major damage here and be really exciting. But now it's just a massive disappointment, just like most of us are. And that round 98 is going to take the best of us. But we're not going to go down without a fight. We do try, but yeah, now it gets bad. Realizing that I'm about to leak a shit ton of lives, I don't want to have a repeat of last time where I run out of lives, my ice tower starts attacking. So frantically, I just added a bunch of lives and hope that's enough. And I think we actually got that last second. So yay team, go us. And that's probably the last we're going to see of this 4th tier ninja. Let's go on to the 5th tier. Maybe the Master Bomber would be so much better. Well, obviously it's cheaper, so maybe it'll be finally worth its money. Who knows? We're going to send a few more round 98s and see. And as you can see, the Master Bomb is being thrown a lot faster. It's not really hypersonic. Like, it's not, you can't really compare it to the Grandmaster Ninja, but it is a lot of sticky bombs, which still suck. It's really unfortunate, to be honest. Like, it's just not doing that great damage. Can't even hit a ZOMG with a single sticky bomb. It might be able to deal with 1 fortified BFD, but there's hundreds, and even though its attack speed is insane, it's probably focusing on, like, fortified Moabs and screwing me up. Maybe I should have it on strong, but then it'd screw up the rest of my attacks, and at this point, it is just a big disaster. I'm trying village ability, and it looks like Shinobis are helping out quite a bit. You know, we do a decent job, but we still leak a solid bunch of lives. And honestly, yeah, the Master Bomber is really just underwhelming. I want to find something to redeem it, though. Something, anything, please, God. Let's try 10 BADs. Maybe that'll help out. And now, like, we get to see this guy struggle to take down BADs because the sticky bomb doesn't really get buffed by the temple or anything like that. It just has faster attack speed. So it lands on all the BADs pretty quickly, and then it blows up, barely doing any damage to BADs. Then he throws another wave, and then another wave. But he does take it down. He does take down 10 BADs, but that's all I really want to see from it. Let's go back to all these 5th tier ninjas. We finally got Grandmaster Ninja now, and everything else. And for some fucking reason, my temple is pretending that there isn't an invisible balloon here, and I'm freaking out. But at this point, I'm like, I don't give a shit. Look at the temple's attack speed increase. And then compare that to whenever I show the ninja monkeys or just damage. Just the numbers in comparison. It's not even close. Like the temple's hardly contributing anything, and I don't want to have to deal with another selling rebuying everything. So I'm just fucking dealing with it at this point. Plus, a bunch of my shinobis are actually out buffed at this point to allow for extra range, so they can buff more things, make it easier. So obviously we do take down round 200 at a nice speed. Temple is, yeah, it's not really contributing, as we just saw, compared to the ninja. And we do take down rounds 263 up until this first wave of 4 or 5 months where we really take it down. And the Grandmaster Ninja is actually really helpful here, obviously for sabotage abilities, and because it'll do 22.5% of all blimps damage coming in for about 30 seconds, which is insanely powerful and useful. Really good against these big waves. We actually take down round 263 for the first time ever with this. Holy shit. I cannot believe you took it down. And that's like the last special round. Like, that's the last hard-coded round. Everything after that is just random. So at this point, I'm like, I don't really know what to do. I'm gonna just send wave 300, which is a random wave, but, you know, maybe we'll deal with it pretty well. And so far, we're actually not doing that bad. We got that Grandmaster, Ninja doing a lot of damage, sticky bombs doing a little bit of damage, and then Grand Saboteur also doing a lot of damage. Helps pre-damage a lot of BADs, but unfortunately the 45 DATs are just too much for me, especially when my shots are distracted and just way too many balloons come in. And what looked really clean and good at first ends up being a nightmare with these BADs just running right through our defense. So that's all I gotta say. Thanks all you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. This was easily the best tier 5 tower yet, the best hypersonic tower yet. I am genuinely impressed with this guy's insane DPS. Who would have thought Grandmaster Ninja, just with all those shinobis, does some insane stuff. Honestly, this just makes me hype for Druid, because I imagine it may or may not be a similar story. I guess we'll find out for sure, but that was just disgusting. I'm calm now. Thanks guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and have a wonderful day. Peace out.